Hello, everyone, and welcome to this D Championship final of League Season 50 between Heth and Personman. I am Strom.
And I am Mort. And yeah, I think
This game will be, this match will be first to 3.5, and Heth won D1 division with 63% wins, and Personman won D4 division with 60% wins. So Heth is our better seeded player who will start this match.
right. So what I can see is there's no plus action, so just one terminal will be able to be played. That does mean you can get two bridge rolls in play. Hmm.
What about Haunted Woods? Does that make this bridge troll more important than Haunted Woods?
That's a good question. Depends on the rest of the board, I'd say. There's also no starter card trashing, it seems like. Other than Tracker revealing Flames Gift. And you probably don't want Tracker, given that it's your terminal for the turn. Ironworks also seems kind of weak.
Yeah.
It's kind of
So
a weak kingdom, it seems like.
yeah. Is Coven a thing here, like with no trashing, or is it too slow?
Not sure. I think it's too slow. I think like the other fives are better. Like you might want some dens, maybe one or two hundred woods. Like silos are probably gonna be pretty damn important. So like opening silos for both players here makes sense. Other than that, I'm not sure where you go to late game. Seems kind of money-ish, but then it's also not good money enablers, I think. Like maybe you just go like maybe Silos is good enough to enable a pile of minions, but like minions and Denopsin are a non-bow. Like minion and Coven is good, so maybe you do just. But like if at any point you could buy a Coven, wouldn't you just rather buy a minion? I'm not sure.
Yeah, yeah.
At some point, you probably pick up a seller when it's like pretty cheap to do so. When you hit two or like hit like seven with a pouch, you can get hit a five and seller, like cycle
Now,
through
for
your starter
example.
cards. But other than that, now for example would be I'd probably take the Bridge Troll seems weaker than Haunted Woods. Although Haunted Woods is also a number with minion. Hmm.
Is it?
Well, if you draw three cards at the start of your turn and then discard your hand and draw four
Oh,
cards,
and then you play your minion. Okay, yeah.
that doesn't seem too good. Like, I mean, it does help you find your haunted woods, so that's good.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I think given silos and cellar, you can probably make minion work like well enough to be better than just straight money. And I think Death Guard's not like I think Death Guard's pretty weak.
Yeah, yeah.
Um, so Personman opting to like discard just one copper to have a fresh shuffle, rather than like discarding two, triggering the shuffle, and then like having their buy for this turn miss a shuffle. So that's a heads up play for them. I think probably do something similar, discarding two coppers. I go for a den as a first five.
How do we like this?
Like
They're
that.
not. Do we think they're like not going for minions then? If they go
Yeah,
for.
you could go like
Ooh. Okay.
Den in Haunted Woods, so that is a bit of a better like Den Haunted Woods like is one way of drawing, and then like me and Coven is the other way. And I'm not quite sure which one I like better yet. Plus buy is also quite limited. Like you do have pouch. Two buys is pretty easy to achieve, assuming you hit your pouch.
This just looks like miserable.
I think I would try to go for me and stuff. I think you want a bunch of minions before you want coffins, but then like maybe your opponent, like if you keep buying minions, and maybe your opponent has like a deck that can semi-reliably province before you can get to like do your thing. And at that point, like you're probably not gonna be able to double province like in time. Like
What are we thinking about here? Are we thinking about silos?
yeah. So probably just using 5. Like you've got 2 coppers, 2 states, 2 silver. What's the last card? Oh no, 1 copper, 2 states, 2 silver. Oh, that's it.
Yeah, that's fine.
Like you could discard not everything, like be a bit greedy, hopefully hoping to bottom deck estates, but that doesn't seem worth it. Although I haven't thought it through by that much. So they
So
do.
they decided to like silo here because of like they hoped that they would draw, right? So that's the like what they draw here, what they drew here. They were able to draw into the big draw. I'm just like going through the stuff in my head. I was
Yeah,
like, why would they discard if they like were drawing 5 the next turn? But that's the reason, I guess.
yeah, just having a clean shuffle is pretty good here for both players.
Hmm.
Um, I think I do like Haunted Woods more than Bridge Troll. I don't think the Bridge Troll attack is great, and the Haunted Woods attack actually seems pretty relevant, given that you can't get rid of your states.
Yeah.
You can like cellar your estates. That's about it. But Heth just goes
Well,
for more
so
den.
far, yeah, so far no haunted woods.
Yeah, so after turn 6, Heth has 2 5s, Personman has got 3. What if you just discard 5 here? I'm not sure what the rest of your deck contains. Probably some copper and silvers. Oh wait, did she want a tracker at some point? Is your terminal?
Yeah,
I mean,
yeah,
if you
last
don't plan
turn.
on getting onwards a bridge troll, don't hate it, but like, I don't think I want tracker on this board. I think your terminal space is too limited to be able to have tracker be relevant late game. Like, top decking is like fine, but they seem to be drawing most of their deck most
Yeah.
turns, so adding a stop card and a terminal I don't like.
Ooh, here we go.
I guess if both of you will make decks that are going to single province, then like the points of Coven might matter. Because I don't think they're gonna play Coven. Like I don't think Coven is gonna be played 11 times this kingdom. The game
No.
ends.
Well,
Unless both players now go for Coven, then it might.
maybe now.
Yeah, Seller, like for Heth spot when she did get the tracker, like she got 7, I think. And like I don't think I want second teller, so I think I just take a 5 and nothing for 2, but not that sure. Scoring the entire hand, including silver. It's probably good. Try to hit your other Den of Sin. Unfortunately, did not get hit it, but it's probably too early for Province, I reckon.
Are you gonna take another coven?
I might just take Den of Sin there.
Ooh.
I think I would have bought Den of Sin that turn and tried to hit Hunt Woods on a turn where I already have a Den of Sin to play. But I'm not too sure about that one.
So Personman still has bridge troll as their only terminal, and Heth has tracker and haunted woods.
Yeah.
They each have a cellar, they each have cover.
Yeah. I mean, this minus coin attack is hurting a bit, it seems like. I guess it didn't earlier, but like it might this turn. Perhaps the boon can do something good here.
Yeah, we'll see.
So,
oh right, they didn't have a den. Yeah.
Yeah, that's why I might have liked buying Den last turn over the Haunted Woods, because they didn't have draw coming in.
Yeah, I see. That makes sense.
Right, so yeah. Got away with the minus coin token with a tracker already, so no need to play coins there. Probably should have 4. I think you did get these silvers, try to get like closer to your like Coffin and Bridgestone next turn. The thing is just discard. Alright, just a copper. I lost estate. Not even a copper, sorry, the silvers. Not sure if I like that. I mean, I guess they knew that they had exactly 8 for double 4. You might not want to mess that up, but yeah, I guess if you discard coppers, you never get more money than this, because the rest of your deck is like estates and like coppers, pouch, and one other card. Which actually, in hindsight, I kind of like it, just not discarding just an estate. Like, although if you discard a state and draw a state, then you still don't hit 8.
Oh, does Personman has two covens? Didn't notice them getting a second one.
Yeah, turn 8, they got a second one. So I think Personman is a bit ahead here. Second covenant like 4 dens to 2. So Heth can also get 2 dens here, which I think she should. I guess you do have Hauntwoods coming in here. Yeah, now you have 2 Hauntwoods, but now you've got this tracker. Right, so the seller can get rid of the estates, so probably not gonna get hit by a Hauntwoods attack. That's nice.
Yeah. But the Den of Sin will, like, they won't be able to play the Den of Sin, right?
Oh, that's correct.
Unless, like, if they buy a Den of Sin now, then they top deck one, but can't play the
So
other,
you
right?
could buy 2 things and then finally Den of Sin, which is probably good. Yeah, these curses are gonna hurt.
Yeah.
It's probably still too soon for Provinces, I think. As Personman, you're not gonna draw next turn, very likely, because you've got like one then top deck and 3 others in your deck somewhere, which is awkward. You also go for Haunted Woods. You'll probably Coven Den of Sin, I reckon. I don't think.
Oh, what about 2 Den of Sins?
Wait, then you top deck 1 more. So you buy 1, gets put in your hand, then you buy another one, you top deck 1, you top deck your one we bought, and then the lot. You only finish with 1 Den of Sin in hand.
Oh, really? I thought it was a one-time thing.
Like you buy one
Oh,
first, that one gets out of hand,
when
and then you
and
buy the second one.
okay, okay, yes.
It doesn't quite work.
No, you're right. You're right.
I don't think you want minion, given like your draws, Dennison and Haunted Woods, as we mentioned earlier.
Yeah, yeah. Maybe just get a demo sim now.
I think adding one more coin is fine. It's currently 3 cursors to 2. You're only getting maximum 2 cursors from Heth this turn. You probably want to maximize the odds of hitting, like giving out 3 cursors here. 3 cursors are going to be tough. That means drawing all 3 of your coffins, but probably fine.
Which division did you play this season?
Same one as Heth. So I only narrowly made promotion as well, as a second place in the division, but
Oh, hey, congrats.
thank you. I'm actually going to be in the same division as Personman next season in C2.
Oh,
So I'm gonna play both,
exciting.
play or have played both these
Yeah,
players in a previous season and the next one.
cool.
Yeah.
So they opted for 2 covens.
Okay, I think I would have wanted at least one Delos in there, like as a final buy. And if you're going for 2 coffins, I think you skip Woods and just buy 2 coffins and 1 Delos in. Because their deck is thick now with 17 cards plus a 5 in hand. That's a lot. Heth got to have the only thrashing on the kingdom.
Yeah.
Well, not counting that
Made
card.
the best of it.
And the second seller. Yeah, I think second seller makes sense because you've probably got some like curses coming in.
Well, not this turn exactly, but yes.
Yeah, and you also know your opponent bought a Haunted Woods.
Yeah.
So no Silas this turn, but probably discard nothing with the seller, honestly. I think you're just content with playing 2 coffins. And then like playing Haunted Wood and Den of Sin and buy a 4 cost. I guess there's no 4 cost you want, you might as well just cycle some more.
Oh, you can.
So I try to
get
hit
more.
another Den of Sin. Like I'm not sure which 3 cards there are, but another Den of Sin, a pouch. Alright, that's fine. I think it's pretty good.
So when do you start greening?
You could also buy a road network here, actually. When you start greening, probably not at the start of a fresh shuffle for Heth here.
Interesting.
Minion has been bought.
A minion has been bought. Okay, our last 3 curses.
Yeah, so it ended up being 6 to 4, which is like bad, of course, but you did get the estate trash in, so it's kind of like 8 duds to 7 duds, which is like, I mean, with duds I mean like 8 victory or curse cards to 7, so that's not too bad. And like now Personman has got like 4 calls in deck, which I don't think are actually good cards here. So yeah, I might actually like Heth spot a tiny bit more. So what do you discard here?
Oh, you're not holding on to your estate, I guess.
Nurture under Haunted Woods. So definitely want to also want to get rid of Den of Sin.
Oh yeah, right. I already forgot.
Yeah, luckily Heth triggered a shuffle just before getting the curse pile in the discard. And Personman will as well. What do you buy here? Maybe road
Get
network
the bonus thing.
densing.
Yeah.
Actually, given like that Personman has 4 covens, I like minion for him more than I like minion for Heth. Just
Ooh.
province. Hmm.
Hmm.
I think I would rather have delayed province by 1 turn. Like again with a fresh shuffle. Like now you've got a province these 20 cards. I think delaying, but and I think also think like road network is pretty good here to
Mm-hmm.
have when your opponent starts greening. So I think I would have liked road network denotions a bit more. First man. And then
You have to discard here, right? There's like,
uh,
oh, okay, interesting.
because you're
Isn't
under
it
100
like,
woods,
yeah,
you could buy road network and then not tonic anything. Just
okay.
play your 100 woods, buy road network,
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
and then like draw 5 cards to start your next turn. That seems pretty good. Because I think that worked. Like 100 woods states cards, right? Buys a card, yeah. Yeah, you do quote unquote waste to buy, but and 4 coins, but like top decking these 4 cards here also wastes next turn's buy, so a buy will get wasted either way. That's kind of like a free rocket work almost. I like this. Yep.
Those comments.
So Personman is once again under the influence of Hotwood, so you probably discard these dens again. Probably the second seller as well. I think Personman's got 3 sellers in deck. I opted not to discard and sell to the first one, which I guess that makes sense. Like then you allow yourself to discard any green card you end up drawing.
Yep. Are we just, is this gonna be second province, or is that like enough of a point state?
You definitely play your pouch and then either province or road network. Like the awkward thing for Personman is that Heth has got 200 woods. It's like Personman will be under influence of 100 woods more often, but they do have a 15-point lead, which is quite a
Yep.
lot. For
Mm-hmm.
Heth, I think the name of the game is just like playing 100 woods every single turn. So I opt not to discard the pouch, which I think I like. So it's currently got 12. Like 12 doesn't really give you anything, so I think I would discard a copper estate, try to look for one more den of sin. I think I would keep the pouch there. Can I let one buy and like way too much money? I think I like keeping pouch there.
Mm-hmm. So we're, yeah, balancing it.
Yeah. Actually has 0 draw coming into this turn. Yeah, it's kind of rough.
Hmm. Do we just
Mm,
play our bridge ball and
you should definitely
try to do
sell her probably the
yeah,
den in estate.
then list it and see if you hit 5 for road network.
It's doing nothing.
Hmm.
Yeah, that's rough. drawing 5 cards at start of your turn is pretty powerful. Like it's basically a tactician, but you didn't have to discard last turn.
Hmm.
No seller, unfortunately, so no way of getting rid of these junk cards. Oh, never mind, the seller in play. I was looking at their hand.
Yeah.
Yeah, so she can just ditch like the coppers and this curse probably. Like play 100 woods
Mhm.
again, play Dennison again. Yeah. And hit exactly 8. That's nice.
Mhm.
Very fortunate. Yeah, Heth's just way more reliable now than Personman is. Like Personman has to like discard his dens every turn, which is really awkward.
Yeah.
It's like that's basically like there's 4 additional stop cards in your deck due to your opponent's haunted woods. Yeah, I didn't see that at the start when we were looking at the kingdom. Given
Yeah.
given that, uh,
Do we
yeah,
discard the pouch here as well? Yeah.
I think
Okay.
so.
Hmm.
I think for Personman you just try to hit road network maybe. Hmm. Yeah, if you hit one copper, like if you hit a copper there instead of center, that's pretty decent turn, but that's pretty weak. I think you have, yeah, do you just skip your turn or do you discard either dens or coffins? Hard to
Maybe
say.
look for one more time.
You can also
Discard it
just
then.
yeah, but you can also just discard coffins and try to look for more dens maybe, or look for your haunted woods.
Oh yeah.
There's haunted woods in those 50 cards.
Personman has 4 dens, right?
Yeah,
But not been able to play any left.
yeah, they got a fresh shuffle this turn, so got one more den and one more haunted woods in 15 cards. That's like 2 good cards to draw in 15. That's not a lot.
Hmm.
Like, do you like give up 4 draw next turn to buy road network? I think that's also not worth it. Like 4 draw next turn is probably worth more than the amount of draw road network is going to give you over the course of the game. It's probably
Mhm.
do
Yeah,
ditch coffins then, after all. Hmm. Just try to look for haunted woods. If you're not buying anything anyway, might as well fish for draw. Like I think I might have wanted the previous seller to discard more, like other than just his state. But if he would have hit a copper, then it's obviously way better. So.
Hmm.
Oh, that's
Oh.
a
Sadness.
non-dud. I think you Dutchy here. Although I guess you are first player, so like tying the score doesn't do that much for you. Maybe just by Den. Probably just by Den.
Yeah, yeah. I was leaning into
Mm. Yes, I haven't tracked Sportsman's deck there, but like just got one copper guarantees province, but like maybe oh yeah, so they didn't have any money left in their deck. So that's probably correct then. Yeah, this is a better hand or Heth. I think you just like play me in for 2 coins. I'd probably just sell her first for like pouch of safe curse. I wonder if you're supposed to discard the second seller or not.
I think I'd keep it.
Probably depends on the 7 cards. Probably just track your deck a bit.
Yeah,
Like
I'm also
depending
like
on like depending on how many
exceptionally bad at checking.
yeah, depending on how many curses, estates, and provinces are in the 7 cards.
Yeah, yeah. Ooh.
This is 8. That's good. So this is 8, and you get to...
Get to play 100 words and again. That's a nice
Yeah.
turn.
Can you afford to buy province here? You probably have to.
So the point difference is just the curses, right? Heth has more curses.
Sorry, what was that?
And trashed an estate.
Oh, yeah.
I was wondering about the points difference.
Yeah, so Heth has got 2 additional curses and 1 fewer estates. Yeah.
Yeah.
Hmm. So only 7 here.
And got that road network.
So I think, yeah, the pouch is good. So pouch might enable you to double duchy. Although that does give your opponent 2 draw, which is awkward. I think if you hit double duchy, you do have to buy them. I think you keep the pouch around because, like, the only way you get points lead here is by, like, buying 2 things in a turn.
They disagree.
Right. I mean, you could hit Forest's Gift, I guess, of the tracker.
This tracker hasn't been played often, has it?
It's been played 4 times. There's 8 wounds left, so it's been, like, fine.
It has 8 left. For me, it says 11.
Really? Oh, weird.
Interesting. I think that's a new. Just.
I'm pretty sure it has been played at least twice. Like, there's Flame's Gift, there was Sun's Gift, Mountain's Gift.
Yeah, you're right. Yeah. No. I believe you.
Right.
It's just that it says 11 for me on
Then do you keep
the counter, but I think that's
Do you then keep the tracker, maybe? Yeah, let's try to high roll for... Oh, this is a really good boon, actually. You get to discard your provinces. But you can't really buy anything here, given that Personman's got Haunted Woods.
Yeah.
I guess you could top deck, like, Haunted Woods and Denison, like, to, like, skip your next turn, but, like, draw the turn after that. Ugh. Yeah, that's rough.
Oh no.
And you increase Personman's hand size. Although Personman's... We'll probably get to buy something good here. Yeah, they still have Sidos coming in. So you probably should discard 2 coppers because you've hit 5 regardless with 2 coffins and bridge roll.
That is true.
Unfortunate dot there for Heth the turn before, but like I think it would have been quite fortunate to finish this game without having done it. So.
Do you get like anything else other than a duchy here? A cellar maybe another?
Cellar's probably better than nothing. You could also get 2 cellars, but that seems... Might be good, actually. I think you definitely buy duchy because then you disallow your opponent from buying province, which is quite valuable.
Oh, I was thinking that she was just like sad.
Yeah, like there's also the option of like buying Denison, because next turn you've got a bridge roll coming in, and you know your opponent doesn't have any draw, so your opponent's probably gonna do it. So you could like buy Denison in the next turn, hope to have like province duchy. It's like not giving your opponent card right here has some value. Like, I think it's... Yeah, because you do threaten Province Duchy if you just buy enough in here. Because then even if your opponent buys Province, if you don't do Duchy, you can Province Duchy for the win, but it's probably a bit too risky. Like, I don't think it's trivial, but I do think Duchy ends up being better. Actually, this minion is pretty good here. Oh.
Maybe.
I guess, yeah. Playing Hardwoods is very valuable, and like playing 7 draw is also valuable. Yeah, I think you have to like aim for a mega turn with like, can it go Province Duchy at some
Do you
point?
keep your sellers here as Personman? One seller.
Probably discarding one is fine. Yeah. So this would be Province if they want it, which they probably do. Yeah, top decking one Province there's fine. It's a cost you're willing to bear.
Yeah.
Yeah, so even if Heth like gets Province Duchy is not good enough. So I think Heth out is playing Tracker as your terminal, hitting Force Gift, and then Province Duchy Estate. So I think you have to discard. I think you have to discard Hardwoods to your sellers. I think you discard like everything except money and Tracker.
Yeah, that's a very specific combination here.
You could also like assume your opponent does and just buy. But if you double Duchy, then your opponent gets to draw 2 cards. It's kind of rough. Like, it's not lost if you double Duchy here.
No.
Single Duchy could also be good enough. Do you buy a state here? Is the question. Like, 1 point makes single. I guess not. No, the state's probably not good. Because like
player 2, I don't.
Yeah, because like single province for Heth is still losing.
Yeah.
So you force them to Province Duchy instead of Province Estate. Although you do know that your opponent has a pouch in the hand. So I might actually like getting Estate. Because I think it's more like if you've tracked Heth deck as Personman, then you know that she has pouch in opening hand. And therefore
that's a win, right? Wow.
I even get to is this? Yeah, so I think Personman should have won an estate. Like,
yeah, you are totally correct. You are so right. Wow. Okay. I totally like underestimated. Underestimated the possibilities there. Wow.
Oh, if the ball estate would like 2 provinces. Oh, okay. Then never mind. Then you just have to hope your opponent doesn't hit 10.
Yeah. Okay. You are under attack. Oh, that's true. Okay.
Didn't. I mean, losing is worse, but like, I think you just have to bank on your opponent not hitting 10. Because like for Personman, probably Duchy next turn is good enough. And like,
wow. Okay. So
what a slog.
that was game 1. Goes to Heth.
Yeah. Alright, so that's 1-0. Alright. Thanks for hanging out. New board. Okay. Let's see. There is trashing. There's villages. Is there draw? Innkeeper doesn't increase hand size.
Okay. Yes.
City is draw. Crossroads is draw, but like Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Increasing hand size is a bit difficult, but other than that, all the hallmarks of an engine are here. So the first time, this is the first time I've played, like, I will have Incubator be played. I have seen Incubator be played. Oh, language is hard. So it's either a cantrip, or it's a warehouse, or it's even more cycling but decreasing your hand size. Huh.
Innkeeper would have been nice on the last board.
For sure. There's also Platinum Colony here, so you are like probably gonna need to build. Um,
I don't think I've ever played Harvest. Ever.
which card?
Harvest.
Oh yeah, probably not.
In case you hadn't noticed, it's on the board.
Yeah, I
I
totally,
can't do it.
I totally mentally skipped it and hit navigate as well. I don't think money is the problem on this board. Probably open trade route. First state trashing. Question is trade route ducat, trade route silver. Just not in a hurry to hit 5, so silver's not that good, I don't think. Not that important. Elf for scavenger. I think Cardinal's the better card that gives 2 coins.
Yeah, Scavenger is also like one of the cards I very
Like you do get to like play your trade route more often, but also not because you're gonna collide it with a terminal more often. Because I do think I don't like not opening a treasure turn like in this first shuffle either. I think ducat's better than silver here. Like because you don't necessarily hit 5, but like spiking 8 is quite good. So like stockpiling coffers enables that. It's like I might even open trade with ducats, to be honest.
Oh, Cardinal is so annoying. Like, what are the odds that you hit like something other than copper in a state turn 3? Oh.
Yeah, that's like partially why I like Cardinal more than Scavenger, but like Cardinal trade route is still awkward. Like opening double terminal. Yeah, I think I prefer trade route ducat not more than I think about it. Maybe even trade route crossroads and then like just because like you're gonna have crossroads at some point anyway. I guess if you're getting thin with like trashing estates, and crossroads isn't actually increasing hand size, but like Cardinal trade route is the higher upside play if you don't collide them, but
Ooh, Heth already had it. So interesting.
yeah.
Oh,
Okay, crossroads drawing too is quite fortunate, I think. Even though like their turn doesn't really do much here. I think it's just ducat. I guess you could go for second trade route, given that you have 2 villages already. Yeah, I like it.
Yeah.
Like unfortunate that they didn't draw either of their terminals last turn, but so it goes. Why is it gold? Do I like gold? I don't think I like gold. Well, I also think I like trashing more than buying city for Heth. I think I'd rather have seen a trade for play and then just buying nothing, maybe? That's also going to make it awkward. Like, given that city's the only draw, maybe winning like maybe Heth really values winning the city split, which I could see. I think it's just ducat. Like I don't think 0 ducats should have been bought like up until turn 7. Like due to like Citadel is just so good spike, which Personman does
You're
spike
not
here.
amazing.
So like you just buy Citadel here. Wait, they bought an Innkeeper?
Yeah,
Well,
they
both
did.
players did. Well, I don't think I like Innkeeper here because it draws so bad on this board. But I think you're like the game's gonna last long enough with like Platinum Colony on the board where you don't need
Yeah,
to like you're gonna get thin of your you're gonna thin your starter cards at some point anyway. At that point,
yeah.
the Innkeeper's just gonna be a cantrip. I think once again, like duck it.
You're out here like, get this jacket! It will happen at some point. I am
Maybe.
convinced. Not give up hope just yet. What are we thinking? Why are we thinking?
What to buy with this gold? Whether you want to buy anything or not. Is silver better than nothing? Probably. Maybe not. I guess they're. Oh yeah, their early show got exiled, right? That's also why they had some trouble hitting 5. So I was wondering why the Personman didn't hit 5. I think it's all because of that silver that got exiled. I think I would rather have 1 silver than 2 silver, so not discarding makes sense.
Did you notice the treasure
Buys and gains a treasure map.
Thoughts? Feelings?
No. As in, yes, I do have thoughts. The thoughts are as follows. I don't like it. I think I prefer just like Cardinal. Like yes, Innkeeper does like the joke with Innkeeper is like, oh, you get to do treasure map, but I don't think having 4 golds in your deck is good in this kingdom. And if you don't want 4 golds in your deck, then why are you getting treasure map, right? Yeah, treasure 2 cards are really good here, although that's everything you do with your turn, but that's probably good enough. Oh, Innkeepers plus draw with Citadel. Very nice. I guess Heth is kind of running out of money.
Yeah, slowly but surely.
Like having a stock card in your hand that doesn't do anything is also not helping.
This could be a time for an overpriced bucket.
See, Personman is wondering whether to either like plus action plus draw or to draw 3. Yeah, I think I like draw 3 here. Discard 3. We discard Crossroads, Copper Estate, and then you hit 10. Just buy Platinum probably. That's pretty good. Platinum's probably a good card here in this kingdom. You could be greedy, discarding 3 coppers, hope to hit trade route off of your Crossroads, and then use it to trash an estate, but it seems needlessly greedy. I also think you should top deck an action card there if you've got Citadel if you've got a Cuban Citadel.
Oh, they got the platinum. Okay.
Wait, discard. Wait, root copper. Okay.
Treasure map.
Wait. Couldn't have discarded a copper over the trade routes? Yeah, I think I would have preferred discarding copper and like keeping a trade route to like trash an estate or whatever. Because like even colliding these.
But they wanted to hit 4, right? Could they have hit 4 the other way too?
Maybe not, actually.
I mean, I understand that treasure maps is not like your priority here, but it feels like they would at least need to.
Yeah. So you probably
Okay,
just
so now you have
ditch.
to discard 6 coppers, crossroads.
Oh, they drew 5? Oh, I don't like drawing 5 here, I think.
They did.
I think drawing 3
Sure
is
did.
better.
Yeah.
'Cause like trade route doesn't like small hand sizes. So it's kind of 5 probably just crossroads, 3 copper and a silver. They play trade route, treasure copper, play
You
scavenger.
have to discard 6. Did you name 6?
Oh, I guess I discard silver, silver scavenger there. I don't like not trashing. Like what happens if you discard 3 coppers, crossroads, scavenger, silver? You've got 8 coins in the hand still. You should trash a copper, have 8 coins. I don't think. Well, maybe platinum is worth not trashing once.
Time for a ducat. Ooh!
Turn 12, first ducats. Oh yeah. Yeah, Heth not having Citadel yet is a big
Sad.
bummer.
Yeah.
With them at least. Personman's probably quite excited that Heth doesn't have a Citadel yet. So bummer is subjective, as always.
Why are we keeping this estate?
I think I would have just trashed the estate and then like at some point just trashed the crossroad as well. It's gone in time apparently. I'm not sure if your deck can survive colonying every turn. Maybe. I guess if you trash a card every turn and buy colony every turn, then fine. It's gonna be pretty rough if this cardinal is gonna hit an innkeeper or trade route. I guess not that much because you can still like it hits trade route and you have to spend an entire turn on the trade route. But if it's hits innkeeper, you can probably just like buy colony innkeeper. Yeah, I think having a copper is better than having this estate here. Because like having the estate, like the estate having value is like predicated upon like having your crossroads in hand post this innkeeper discard.
I drew 5.
Mm,
Can you keep 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6? No, you can't trash any
no, so you hit
column.
10.
Oh, you can. Because you get ooh.
Yeah, you can if you have to. You don't hit 11, but that's fine. Wait, what did you do? Oh, because trade route gives 1 coin now, right?
Yes. Yeah.
Very nice.
It's all the plan. A huge plan.
Draw
Where's
5,
this
but
like where's the second treasure map? Oh my.
yeah, this is just not it. I don't think. Like I guess like in on the treasure like post treasure turn, you can just like buy Citadel, click and turn, so that's good. And then turn after you do some stuff with cities, but yeah, these cities not hitting, like not getting activated means like you're very short on draw. You should just draw
Yeah,
3
I was
here.
gonna say. Yeah. I was gonna say like city doesn't look like it's gonna be.
All right, to draw 5 again. Personman. Drawing 3 might be good enough. You already have 9. I think I draw 3 here.
They are with you.
It's like crossroads, innkeeper, copper. Like maybe you can even like play the scavenger and innkeeper. I don't know. You can probably discard crossroads, silver even. And then if you hit, like if you like play your innkeeper for cantrip, I guess. No, you want to innkeeper and you just discard part like with scavenger. I was thinking about like playing the innkeeper for cantrip, and if you high roll like hit trade routes, then you get to trash another copper. But you wanted to innkeeper in your discard pile to be able to scavenge for it. I thought like crossroads over innkeeper. I don't. Oh, because I knew they had a state colony coming up. That's cute, but yeah, it's actually pretty good. Is it though? Maybe not. Heth bot citadel, yeah, makes sense.
Are you trashing an estate now?
I think so, yeah. I didn't buy platinum probably. I don't think a tiebreaker state matters at all here. I think I would rather buy like trash estate, buy platinum.
And I can still buy platinum, maybe.
Oh, wait, they can? Oh, apparently. Apparently I'm bad at counting.
No, it's because trade route.
Oh, right, I keep forgetting trade route.
Coin.
Right. Right, so Heth's first citadel turn.
Yay! Go ahead.
Which having two platinum is like enough money. Like having 4 gold in your deck has like takes up 4 cards. You have to like draw 1 additional card to be able to hit 11. So just skip this turn. Yeah, I don't like Heth's odds here. Let's say.
Is this already resignable?
I mean, I guess. I think you're very unlikely to win, but like there is a sliver of hope. So like depends on your threshold for resignable, as it always does.
Yeah. I mean, like, I am very bad at knowing when to, like, when resign is like a good option and to save me and my opponent.
I think it's
like,
mostly a factor.
energy.
I think it's mostly a factor of like your fatigue throughout a match. Like if you know that you're like a 6-game match is like you fall off at the end, then you might want to resign boards like these. But like if you don't, then you might as well play it out.
Yeah. I also like personally I just assume that people like playing and then like, especially when they both like a very nice deck. And then I'm like, well, might as well have them play it.
Yeah.
Not too painful for me. But
like for some like playing the is an upside. Not resigning. Just play more minutes of the minion. Just pure upside. Oh, these traders are what, 2 now? Wow. Value. But yeah, having a 44 point deficit with only 1 colony left, it's gonna be tough to come back from.
Yeah. Okay, so we're even now, 1-1.
We are indeed.
Game 3.
Yeah, so what happened there? I think treasure map is what happened. And then, yeah. And like, given that like Personman didn't get a single 5 cost in that kingdom, it's like given that in that like 5 wasn't like good to win or like necessary to win. Like I like silver open even less. Well, let's see what we have here. Merchant Camp is a new card. When you discard this from play, you may put it on top of your deck.
Yay! A new
Okay.
card. I like the Merchant Camp marquee when you have a way to top deck. I like that. But anyways, let's not.
So there is that the only village here? I guess Ghost is a village. Other than that, it's Murder Camp. The draw is Ranger's Swashbuckle. There's Market Square and Cemetery's Trashing. Although it's a bit hard to like have Market Square in your hand and 4 coins and things to trash.
Yeah. Also, at this point, maybe you want to discard the Market Square to get the ghost. If you have your helmet in there.
Right.
Hmm.
So you're probably not going to be cemeterying very soon. So Bridge Silver has been opened.
Thoughts, feelings?
It's fine in first blush. Like, I wonder if Tasman is something you want. Like, do you want a stack of merchants? You want like more than one ranger? Maybe? I don't know. I guess Bridge also kind of helps with getting multiple merchants. Like, Talisman and Bridge both kind of do the same thing for getting 2 merchants. But like, do you want to get 2 merchants? Cemetery for 2 estates? You could, I get, yeah, if you won copper, yeah, I like that. I just like play Bridge Silver, Cemetery for 3 cards. That seems like good value. Personman does go for the Talisman. So Heth could get a second Swashbuckle here. But then you definitely need some Merchant Camps. Which Heth already has. Oh, there we go. So then, given that you've already got 2 Merchant Camps, the second Swashbuckler is pretty nice. They agree. Bit of an awkward hand for Heth here. I'm not sure whether you'd top deck Merchant Camp, because like you've already got a Merchant Camp and a Swashbuckler in those 5 cards.
Yeah, I never really know when to top deck and when not. Like sometimes it just
Like if your Swashbuckler draws into Swashbuckler and you also draw your bits, then you would have wanted to top deck Merchant Camp, but otherwise you don't. So I think you don't top deck it. Personman also does not top deck it. This Personman did end up getting a Market Square. Trying to get some golds.
well, not this turn.
Why does one so much merchants?
So many merchants.
Like I'm not sure whether Market Square is better than merchant here.
Isn't it like a little, I don't know, too many?
Yeah, you know, one silver. Like I guess you want to get thin. But like Market Square also doesn't have that much upside. I guess,
What?
yeah.
What?
These are a lot of merchant camps, by the way.
Yes, I'm confused.
I think too many.
Oh, go get the ghost. Go get the ghost.
Goes good here, yeah.
Go.
Yeah, like because Personman doesn't even have terminals, right? Just a single ranger and a single bridge.
Well, now 2 rangers now.
Sure.
And here they can also get their ghost. Okay, so choose
It's true.
get a ranger here.
First ranger is a bit awkward, but like I think given that you already have 2 swashbucklers, I'd like bridge. You top like one or 2 merchant camps, I like that as well.
Mm-hmm. Ghost. Ghost, ghost, ghost.
Yeah, I like it. Don't get to flip your thing, but like getting ghost is probably better than flipping your token. If you get to gain 2 cemeteries, you could also choose not to gain 2 cemeteries. What, is it optional?
I was wondering.
It is
Maybe.
not optional. Ooh. So is ghost worth getting 2 cemeteries in your deck? Hmm.
Well, apparently it is.
Person certainly seems to think so.
Yeah. Oh,
Wait, you don't?
I only
Oh,
got one.
non-victory. Right, non-victory.
Um,
Reading is hard.
yeah, it is.
So this ghost is just gonna hit a merchant camp, 100%.
One of the 500 merchant things.
I think I like buying Swashbuckler. I guess you can cemetery here for 3. Is that better than Swashbuckler merchant? Likely. Yeah, Swashbuckler merchant is adding 2 draw to your deck. Custom terminal. Cemetery is adding 2 draw to your deck at cost of another terminal. Sure. You even get to buy a merchant as well. Or
Had to get that last merchant camp. We didn't
her
have
camp
enough.
instead. Yeah, that is also a possibility. Like, have you? Like, I have no idea what split is actually.
Uh, Me either. I just know that they got too many, both of them.
Yeah. Fancy copper indeed. Yeah, you need to increase your hand size to be able to like trash, do something useful with trashing.
So Heth doesn't have a ranger, right? So all the rangers are with.
I'm pretty sure, yeah. Heth has 2 swashbucklers, 2 Personmans, 3 rangers.
Get another slash. Trash, trash, trash.
Yep, that seems pretty good. I don't think you need to top deck merchant camp if you have 5 in deck. Even though you have 2 swashbucklers in your like remaining 12 cards. I think there's also 2 merchant camps in there. So probably ranger here. There's also, you could also get cemetery there to trash cemetery estate, but that seems a bit low value. We get a coffer. Very nice. Hopefully hit merge camp here. So on turn 11, or the previous turn, had opted to top like a single merchant camp. I think I might have like top like 2, like you know you have 2 swashbucklers coming up and 0 other merchant camps. So I think I like one other, like sorry, you have in the remaining 7 cards, you have 2 swashbucklers and 1 merchant camp. So I think I like top decking both merchant camps to have like this not happen. But, yeah. Once you're here, it's probably just merchants, vagrants. And top taking 1 merchant camp. Yeah, I like top taking just 1.
Why did we take the vagrant? So we can activate our market square.
Yeah. Gold is probably better than drawing card here. I'm getting a buy. Personman only has 1 bridge.
No.
Getting plus buy, like your 4th buy doesn't really do much. I think you still go for the cemetery to trash 2 cards. And probably not the Ranger as well. So at some point you do run out of terminal space.
Didn't get enough merchant camps.
I think I'm gonna go for trash. I'm trashing 4 cards.
Yeah.
And buying at 2 costs. Yeah, it's probably better.
Okay.
Trashing a copper is probably better than getting a Ranger over merchant. Probably. Oh, even 2 merchants. Right, for Tasman. But if you didn't trash a copper, you could get 2 Rangers. I think I would rather have a copper and 2 Rangers in my deck than 2 merchants. I'm not 100% on that. Definitely don't want to buy copper here. Curse also seems worse than nothing.
To get another Ranger here.
I think so, yeah. I don't like bridge. The third bridge, what is the third bridge doing for you? Like, do you have terminal space for the third bridge? Got, like, I'm assuming the merchant camps got split 5 to 5, but I'm actually not sure about that. Alright, we got a market square. Oh, yeah. Drawing Ghost is good,
So
although top decking, like having the merchant camp top decked for the Ghost is not great. I guess it does give you more terminal space. Probably just Swashbuckler here. I think it's just one more draw card in my deck. You definitely don't top deck merchant camps here. What, do you even want to top deck merchant camp? I mean, no. I mean, Heth revealed a merchant camp of her vagrant.
Yeah.
So currently, the top card of her deck is.
The damage is already done.
Yeah.
Already there.
So you definitely don't top deck merchant camps this turn. Yeah.
Yeah.
But I do think I like Swashbuckler. I think you can afford to have like Swashbuckler should draw a card, even though your terminal space is limited. And those bridges, I don't know what those bridges. Like, the first 2 were good. The third one last turn over the Ranger, because now you have a singular Ranger in your deck, right? I think Heth only has 1 copy. Like, the second Ranger is like way better than the first Ranger. Ooh, hopefully this merchant. I think this merchant is guaranteed to draw a Swashbuckler. I think those bottom 2 cards are Swashbuckler both.
Ooh, that's a turn.
Sure is.
Quite a turn.
Yeah, having 2 additional actions with this Ghost Market Square is pretty good. Does this win? Good question. 3 buys for merchants, 4 buys for vagrant.
So you would need.
Or just cemetery.
9, 12. 12?
You can't estate, right? Because like estates cost 8 buys. So two cemeteries is tie points.
Oh, you have enough money, right?
All right, single estate. You mean right? So you need
how much?
6 for cemetery, 6 for merchant, and 1 for estate. Yeah, this works.
Wow.
Did not expect that one. You can even.
Oh.
You could either do, yeah.
Very nice. Ooh. Okay. John saw it coming.
I think Heth was thinner there, but Personman just got a.
Net break. Preposterous.
I mean, I
Okay,
think
so we are. Yeah, finish your thought. I'm sorry.
yeah, because Heth only has had a single save as a starter card, but like they just I think Heth just like lacked money, I guess.
Mhm.
Yeah, because
Okay,
like
so Personman is up to 1.
yeah, they
They would need a win and a tie to win this,
yeah, and
which
they're
is
first player next turn, so or next
mhm.
game, I should say. So they're favored in the match, I think, currently.
We've got. Well,
Yeah.
we'll see.
So what?
We'll stay optimistic.
Yeah, so Personman that game has 4 ranges and swashbucklers for 5 draw cards. And Heth only had 2 swashbucklers and single ranger, so 2.5 draw cards. Yeah. I think Heth needed more draw. Like third bridge didn't like your third bridge in a turn doesn't do anything if you can't play it, right? If you don't draw it.
Mhm.
Um,
Well, I didn't see that end coming. For
yeah.
sure, that was quite a lot.
I think it was slightly underbuilt. Like I do think Heth was ahead early because they had 2 swashbucklers. Well, like Personman didn't really have any draw to speak of. Ooh, but they are first player in the Tax Kingdom. That changes
Mhm.
things. It is a pretty powerful kingdom, like with Recruiter, Stonemason. There's also a Scrying Pool. Like the trashing is a bit weak. But like
Mhm. So
like
you have any?
Stonemason's only trashing is a bit awkward. What do you open here for Personman? That's tough actually.
Sad. You just open text and something else.
I mean, maybe text potion like that. Like is opening potion good? Like is Scrying Pool good in Kingdom? Like you're not getting rid of your starter cards, so Scrying Pool is not as powerful as it otherwise could be. Although Scrying Pool One Ring Minstrel is Recruiter, right? Like how did I
Yeah, I
like
guess
I
for
mentioned Recruiter and I completely forgot about it.
it's the text, it's the death thing. I was like, well, we have trashing, it's all right. Ooh, it happened.
Yeah. So as Heth, do you just open silver? I think so. Yes, Personman you can also just open silver. Like
I'm just.
taxing Recruiter doesn't actually like yes it hurts if Heth has a 2/5 open, but like I don't think it beats a 2/5 open. That opens Magpie nothing. Yeah, I think I prefer silver open for either player. Yeah, Magpie nothing. Yeah, I think Recruiter is the most important card in this board, probably. So yeah, doing a thing where you don't get to hit that often. Wait, did Heth just not tax Magpie?
Yes,
Or just not tax at all?
yes. Sadness.
I think given that you're second player, you would rather tax something. Not sure what exactly, but So there's also a way to pick. So like you could Oasis. Like Heth's gonna trigger the shuffle next turn. This is Magpie. Unless they bottom deck the Unless you bottom deck the Magpie, but Scrying pool now.
I am very
Seems
confused
too
with this
early.
stuff.
Like having
Um,
potion in your deck means hitting 5 is even less likely.
I'm so confused. Why did we get the stonier thing?
Poor thing. I don't hate it. I don't like it either, but I don't hate it. Although I don't understand this. Like if you're putting Snowmason in your deck, you're putting it in there for quarter thinning and then you don't copper thin. I guess you're like until you reach late game, it's just a cantrip, and once you reach late game, you can do some things. But now they choose nothing over Stonemason with 2 coins in there in hand. Like, wouldn't you have another? Would you rather just have a pig in your deck? I guess pig does. No, pig doesn't even mess up your magpies because it like increases the chance of you getting more magpies.
Is it better to play this garden pool before the next part?
I don't think it matters much.
Yeah. Recruiter time.
Yeah, for sure. Even though you tax it turn 1, you still need it.
Go, go, go. Maybe it's not recruiter time. Personman has like no trashers yet.
No, so like I think you need to like just eat the debt, because like trashing. Wow. Okay.
Okay.
Oh, Stonemason for 4s. Don't like that.
Very strange.
I think it's just eat attacks there for Heth here as well. But Heth has an easier choice because Heth is not like seduced by Stonemason for 4s.
Could get to Oasis, says Oasi. What's the plural of Oasis?
Oases.
Oasis.
More than one oasis.
Oh yeah, that's diplomatic. I like that. Another copy
So
of
Heth
Oasis.
also opted not to take Recruiter, but took Sacred Growth instead and still has a debt. I mean, the 2 additional debt is not that much of a problem. I guess you let your opponent buy Recruiter without taking debt, but like...
Is this gonna be over soon as well? As our low.
I mean, Stonemason can do some piling, but... My price hitting is good. Most gifts. Alright, well... I think Scrying Pool is pretty good for Personman. Alright, so what do you reckon? Stonemason Scrying Pool? Over Recruiter?
Well, you can have both, right?
You cannot. You can Stonemason Recruiter. Wait, oh yeah, you can Stonemason Recruiter and then not take that. Just take 2
Ooh, that's
Recruiters.
neat.
Like, text when you buy the card, right? Yeah. I think I like Stonemason Recruiter. Just take 2 of them. Yes, yes. Excellent. Alright, well, that's one of my initial hits. It's all 2 magpies. Very good. Was looking kind of dicey there, but Still is.
Mhm. Hmm.
So yeah, Person's deck does. Like, this was a pretty fortunate turn, I feel like, and still their deck didn't really do much because of
Yeah.
these three states getting in the way of a lot of things. Buy a single. I don't think Sacred Row is better than two scrying pools there. Could just summon a scrying pool. I don't know. You pick the Stonemason? Yeah. So there's two recruits in this 12 cards. Yeah, I
Yeah.
don't think you should pick the Sacred Row. I think you just play it.
Yeah, fair enough.
You just take another recruiter because your opponent has 20 cards in deck, so they're probably gonna, even if they buy a recruiter, gonna. Oh, you can just double again, right?
Yeah, I was thinking maybe get something like one recruiter and something.
So you can't gain point card, right? Action cards. Oh, you could gain dissonance with Stonemason.
Yeah, I
I'm
think
not
so. Because
sure whether that's any good, but it's a thing you can do.
I just did.
Uh, Excuse me. Mm, but shouldn't you have picked the Stonemason there instead of, unless you want to try something with Stonemason here, instead of Magpie revealing an action card? So I can top like Stonemason here and ditch the rest. Then place Scrying Pool for Heth. Seems pretty good.
Yeah.
Potion, oh, I don't like that.
Ooh. Oh.
I just can Magpie the potion. It's also +1 draw. One, I guess top decking action card is +1 guaranteed draw. Like, I guess it depends on what those last two cards are. Like, if those are both action cards, then you definitely don't want to top deck potion. If they are like two estates, then this might be good. And Heth probably tracked their deck better than I did because I didn't at all. I'm assuming she did a better job than not at all.
Well, I am exceptionally bad at deck tracking, so I will have to rely on whatever you say or Heth. Whatever Heth does.
Mm. So I can Stonemason Scrying Pool and Stonemason at 3. Or I can Stonemason Scrying Pool and then buy like one Minstrel, pay off that. But like, what does one Minstrel do for your deck? Not that much. You don't really need the terminal space. You could just Stonemason for double dissonance here, I guess. I don't think there's a pile out available. It's like Stonemason is trivial to pile, but like there's no third pile. I think Stonemasoning Scrying Pool is bad because then you allow your opponents to Stonemason Scrying Pool. You could buy a single Scrying Pool here. It's like Stonemason 2/5s.
Get a distant lands? No.
And so Personman doesn't have a single recruiter, which I don't think is correct because recruiter is a pretty powerful card.
So I've heard.
But so those two cards were action cards, but
Yeah.
so you could have had a Magpie in hand instead of the potion. And have the rest be equal, I think. Have the potion in your shuffle instead of Magpie in play. Kind of. Probably just lead on. I don't know the order here, play order. I don't think it matters much. Like when you play Scrying Pool, Recruit, or Magpie first. Um, I guess it might matter if you think you're gonna draw a deck, then you want to play your Magpies last because you're probably gonna have your coppers, like you're probably gonna discard coppers off of Scrying Pool. So if you're gonna draw a deck, your Magpies might, but like if you're gonna draw a deck, then you're probably not gonna want to trigger the shuffle with back cards in it, so that it's a moot point. I don't know. I'm not sure if it matters at all.
It does make sense, but I don't know if it matters either.
Definitely, I think you play Recruiter before you do Oasis stuff. It's like you currently don't know whether you want to discard a state yet or not. Okay.
Hmm.
I'm not sure if I like this. I guess if you have a love overdraw, you might be able to Stonemason Recruit into Potion here, and then like draw back to it, and then like Stonemason Scrying Pool. I guess you need more than 2 buys to pile out here, so it doesn't work. Well, then you could, if you Stonemason Recruiter into a Potion and a Stonemason, then draw back up to both. But like you don't have enough draw for that, I'm pretty sure. So it's a moot point again. Oh, you have 2 Sacred Bros. Ooh, interesting.
Mm-hmm.
Kind
I think they're
of
both.
missed that. Do you trigger the shuffle? Or just maybe you just like pick the Magpie.
Could you not this turn, but maybe another turn? They have like so many stonemasons. Could they like just pile stuff
Yeah, probably.
out at some point?
Mm, I think you can like get some amount of points and then some draw, and then next turn should be good. No, I triggered a shuffle. So the top card's in yeah state. So you could buy. I guess you don't need to. I kind of want to get some amount of points to protect myself.
Can you get the distant lands with stonemason?
Yeah, it says um, action cards,
Yeah, okay. So would this be,
but
or is it
that doesn't
risk?
like getting dissonance here doesn't actually protect you against a pile out by Personman because you don't get points lead. And the main reason I want a point, like want to get points, is like getting a points lead so Personman can't pile out easily. And then I'm probably just gonna plan on winning next turn.
Okay.
Mm, not sure what the buys should be though. Yeah, I guess you can both get province and point and draw. This one seems fine though. 'Cause I guess you did trash a bunch of top cards this turn, so you might be able to like, and you drew deck. Although drawing deck this turn did involve playing a bunch of Stonemasons as pigs.
Mm-hmm.
Oops, three Skying Pools, alright. So I think you have to play Skying Pool first before Bend Camp. Because you know your discard pile is all non-action cards.
Mm-hmm.
Hmm. Do trash copper here for Heth? So I guess if you're piling out, you're probably piling out with stonemasons anyway, so the money isn't really too much. But the question is whether this game is going to last 2 more turns, and if it's not, then you should not trash copper for Heth's side at least.
Mm-hmm. What would a pilot look like for Personman? Is that like with
For
one
Personman,
possible?
I think so. It's like you cannot pile scrying pools, so it has to be stomation plus oases.
Oh, sorry.
Yeah.
And
I
you
guess
still need to
given that Heth got rid of her potion, but like she can trivially just like mid-turn gain potion with stomation on recruiter, and then just like so it's not actually safe to lower scrying pools here. Strange.
Okay, so our discard pile is we don't want to trigger this shuffle
I mean,
because
it's
there's
just a singular estate, I think.
Oh, okay.
Like whether you played scrying pool or not is probably pretty equivalent.
Oh yeah, okay.
Don't think that matters much. So the amount of money you have is 17. But you have 4 buys. And what happens if you oasis 3 times and I mean 1 coin short of piling, but like you could pile but then not get a points lead? Personman could like for 18 coins you can stomach oasis thrice. Oh no, you still need 1 more. Never mind, that doesn't work. Anyways,
But can't you, if you stonemason the potion, right? Then you could empty, then you could pile, but then you would lose because you don't.
yeah.
You haven't got enough coins. I see. Okay. So we get a province and something.
Yeah. But actually, you can, like, if you stomach potion, yeah. That's what you mentioned, never mind. Not playing stomach at all. Okay.
Oh, isn't that risky?
I think so, yeah. Like, double province is also not winning because your deck is weaker than your opponent's deck. Is the thing. Because you didn't get recruiter at all.
Oh, isn't that super risky? Oh.
I mean, there's only 1 stomach left, so like, I guess yeah. Well, I guess it's not because
Yeah, okay.
Heth
We don't have
dudded.
money.
Okay, I guess you have to pick this Sacred Grove, unfortunately.
Okay.
You still have to like hit something here. All right, all right. Not dead yet. All right, something like that. There we go. There we go. That's the business. All right. So do you have a win here? Stonemason Magpie, Stonemason One Ring Minstrel is 4 oases. You need 1 plus buy.
We still have 1 Sacred Grove somewhere.
Yeah, so you stomach 2 things for 4 oases, and you need 8 coins and 2 buys. You have 1 debt, so you need 9 coins and 2 buys. Probably just play this recruiter.
I mean, we need the Sacred Grove, right? So we need to.
Yeah.
Is the Sacred Grove like in the deck, or is it?
Yes, in the 3 cards. I'm pretty sure. Like, I think Scrying Pool and Recruiter got discarded from Personman's. thingies. Discard scribe pool, discard recruiter. That's actually states, yeah. So what's left?
You tell me. Seems like they have an idea of what's left. So
Just hate money. Just got province, I guess. She's not trashing province.
no.
I think you have to play this recruiter.
I think so too.
Unless you just, what do you trash?
You draw magpie recruiter. That's
So you're still short
really,
one coin, I think.
yeah. We're so close.
So you play.
Well, we get a boon, but I don't know if it's gonna be like a good boon.
Right. I guess you play your Sacred Grove first then to like find out what you can do. Because I guess the boon is Windscape would even be pretty good. It's probably worth for Heth to go through the log to try to find out which boons are remaining. I think there's at least 4 gift. Like I think I've only seen 1 coin gift. Like I think I'm pretty sure.
Yeah.
I've definitely seen Fields gift.
Yeah.
Earth gift would Earth gift work? Yes, Earth gift would work if it's still left. Storm's gift isn't good enough.
That's like nerve-wracking.
Field and Forest are gone. All right, thank you. So then Earth's gift is the only good one, I think. Wind's gift might do something, but probably not. Yeah, I think you had to play your Sacred Grove there first. So I'm charging copper. I guess it works. Does it work? Doesn't, right? Play like trash crying pool to your recruiter. And you've got 7 coins.
Oh, what is?
Unless the last card is another stonemason. I don't think it is though. I'm pretty sure it's not.
No.
So they're shy of getting a win here. Apparently not. Did we miscount? Oh, last card is Oasis. All right, never mind. Oh, right, because they mid-turn gained a bunch of Oases. So this does work. Yeah, I think it does.
I mean, now it should work, right?
yeah, it's definitely enough. Right, all right. Yeah, I forgot about the Oasis. Always multiples of Oasis.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's just trivial. All right. Yeah, so this wouldn't have been possible if if the person got a province.
Okay, so Personman has asked if, and I'm not quite sure. I was hoping. They said if I have to leave before this match is complete, is it okay for us to finish tomorrow, or am I forfeiting?
Right. Well, I guess
I think.
hopefully I'll be able to record the second part as well. All right. Well, that's part 1.
Yeah. So that's 2-2.
Yes, it is. So thank you for watching and stay tuned for part 2. Thank you for joining me on commentary.
Thank you.
And I'll see you all later.
Bye.